Hi everyone! For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Bruno Gallo. I'm the founder of Unique University Experience, and I've prepared thousands of students to go and study abroad and successfully pass the IELTS exam. Today, I'm here to talk to you about one of the most common mistakes in the writing section, which is having a poor structure. But before we begin, I would like to give you some information. If you're preparing for the IELTS exam, or if you're willing to study abroad, then subscribe to our channel and click the notification button so you won't miss any tips or advice that I will be giving you on the IELTS and studying abroad. And finally, if you would like to join our exclusive IELTS Success Workshop, you can simply click the link below. Now we're ready to go. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about one of the biggest mistakes that students make in the writing section, which is having a weak structure. Now, having a backbone structure to your writing, it's extremely important. This is the fundamental base of your writing and of your essay for both task 1 and task 2. So you really want to pay attention to this section. Now, the first thing that you would want to avoid doing is start writing straight away. Most students start reading the essay, task 1 or task 2, and then they immediately start writing what comes up into their mind. This is a big mistake. Now, we also give you advice in our courses on how to break down this whole structure in terms of timing. So you've got a limited time in your exam for both task 1 and task 2, and you really want to optimize this time to nail this section. Now, when we talk about essay structure, the first thing that the examiner will read is your introduction. So having a solid introduction, it's crucial. The examiner will come across this in both task 1 and task 2, and you really want to grip the attention of the examiner and avoid making mistakes from the beginning. So we'll teach you how to nail this part and how to use the appropriate linking words to fluently go into your essay. And remember, writing a poor introduction, it's the best way to start losing points straight away. Now, when we talk about IELTS essay structure, one of the most important things that you will have to do is to make a solid plan. So making a plan before you start writing, it's essential. We'll teach you step by step how to write an effective plan for your essay in our IELTS preparation courses. So if you want to have a look into that, don't miss our courses. But you really want to pay attention to each section of the plan, from the introduction to the main body of the essay, right away into the conclusion. Okay, now let's suppose you have written a strong plan. But how can you actually link each section of your plan, so each paragraph from the introduction to the conclusion, in a nice fluent way? You will have to use linking words. Linking words are fundamental. You want to be able to join nicely each section of your essay in the way that the examiner or the reader will be able to fluently go through the essay and understand what you're trying to come across. For this reason, we have dedicated a special section to linking words in our courses to make sure you're going to nail this and create an essay that is easy to read and will get that band 7+ that you deserve. And then last but not least, if you want to avoid having a poor or weak structure, the last thing that you'll have to do is to write an effective and powerful conclusion. Now, as we said for the introduction, the conclusion is the last part of the essay that the examiner will read. So it's the last impression that you'll leave in the mind of the examiner before assessing your essay. It has to be powerful. It has to have an impact. And our courses will teach you how to do that to make sure you'll nail the exam and get that band 7 plus you need also in the writing section. Okay, so this was my last piece of advice for today to improve your IELTS essay structure. If you want to follow us for more information about the IELTS or studying abroad, you can follow our Instagram page in the link below or my LinkedIn page account. Hope to see you very soon.